YouTube. YouTube, what it do, what it do, what it do. So let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments when people get up in the room. Play some music, do a beat or something while we wait for some people to get up in the room. Play a beat, play some old songs for a minute. Hey Rain, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, thanks. Let me see how my audio is. Let me know if you can hear the music playing too. Can you hear the music playing? I'm just playing that for a quick second. Let me know if y'all can hear the music playing. Not too sure. I can't hear it on my end. Oh, my day's still going. You know what I mean? Still going, still going. How's everything going with you, Rain? How's your day going? I'm over here just at work, taking a little break till I hop on YouTube family. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know, Rain. I appreciate it. It's one of my old songs right there. Some you can check that song out on my page. This page right here, my EP. That's Hold Up with the boy Turk T. You feel me? He dropping some new fire. Actually, next month. So I'm actually gonna be interviewing my boy next month. New cars every day when I pull up. When you blow up, that's when they show up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga. Hold up. Give my family a bag when I blow up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga. Hold up. When you blow up, that's when they show up. You wasn't with me from the rip, nigga. Hold up. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's always love on this end of the neck of the woods on my platforms. Always love. When I got time, I always try to tap in with the YouTube family, see what's good. Everybody see I got that fight poster up right there. I was gonna talk a little bit about the fight. You know what I mean? And me watching the fight, what I thought about the fight. My little input on it a little bit. So I wait for some more people to get up in the room. Thing was good, only been on for a couple few minutes, so get some more people up in this mug. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button. That share button. Everybody know you mobbing with your boy. For a quick second, I ain't gonna be on too long. Just put my little intake and all, the fight. Everybody watched the fight that happened yesterday and shit like that. Like, shit. A lot of talk, a lot of hype. Y'all know how fights is. It's to make money at the end of the day. But my boy, Garcia didn't hold his end of the bargain like he was saying he was gonna break my boy Tank jaw and all this stuff. A lot of talk. So I'm saying you gotta have faith in yourself first. Through the whole fight, I didn't feel that Ryan had faith in himself. Even he said it himself, he didn't really have faith. So I'm just waiting to see, if I can get some more people to tap in. I just pop up. So a lot of people don't be knowing I'm live, so I just pop up randomly. But those that do catch it, I do appreciate it. But I'm waiting to see if I can get a couple more people up in the room and shit like that. I know some people seen the fights, people seen highlights of it. Get everybody's like, look, point of view on it. Everybody look at the fight from a different point of view. Not just from a boxing standpoint of view, you feel me? So I'm looking at it from, just him like not believing in himself. I feel like it's one reason why he lost the fight, and some of it has to do with boxing skill. Some of it has to do with boxing skill, but I feel like a lot of it has to do with him just not believing in himself. Like deep down, he didn't believe that he could beat Tank. Let me make sure this is make sure that's paused. Let me make sure my music is paused. Is my music still playing? I don't want it to be playing no more. It's loud as hell, boy. I'm outside. Yeah, Rain, but I don't know if you seen the fight or not, your boyfriend, if y'all watched the fight. But, I look at everything from a different point of angle and shit like that. So where I look at it is he just didn't have heart. he would have had a little bit more heart, I think he would have maybe not won the fight, but he definitely would have lasted longer until like the last round. I believe if he would have had a little bit more heart, it wasn't even like some of it's a technique, but like he said, like I feel like he could have pressured Tank more during the fight, and even he said that he gave him too much. You know, what I mean, he gave him too much respect. So you give somebody too much respect, like he too worried about what he was going to do to him. You feel me? Like, especially in the fight, you can't worry about what somebody going to do to you in the fight. So, in my opinion, Ryan was more too. He was worried about what Tank was going to do to him more than what he was going to do to Tank. That's why he got his ass knocked out. You know what I mean? Like he got his ass knocked out real quick because he wasn't really no heart. It's just a lot of talk with no heart, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like Ryan lost the fight because he didn't believe in himself. Those that seen the fight, let me give you your opinion about the fight. Like he didn't believe in himself. That's why he lost the fight. You gotta believe in yourself to make shit happen. Nobody's gonna believe in you, especially now. He gonna have a hard time having people believe in him because you can't hype. I mean, you gotta make money and shit like that. But the way this fight turned out ain't the way his background is or some of his previous fights I've seen. Like I feel like he was more scared of Tank than anything because of Tank's knockdowns and his reputation and who trains him and shit like that. And you can't worry about like what your competitors doing. They teach you that when you take different martial art classes and shit like that. You can't worry about what your opponent gonna do. You gotta worry about what the fuck you gonna do. How you gonna counter that? You feel me? So Ryan, I feel like he lost the fight because he didn't believe in himself. That's mostly what it is. And some of it has like 50, it's 50-50 of boxing technique and 50 of him not just believing in himself. Because even he said he gave Tank too much respect. You give the other guy too much respect, it's like you worry about what he gonna do to you. Like why are you so worried about what he gonna do to you? You a boxer too. You worry about you doing damage to him. That's how boxers. That's why the boxers about matches be going to the 10th round, the 12th round. But motherfuckers both got heart. Nobody want to lose. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody trying to lose. That's why them boxing matches be going to 10 to 12 rounds easy when you got two motherfuckers that got heart. But you got one person that don't really got as much heart as the other one, he gonna get his ass knocked out. That's how it go in boxing. You gotta have heart when you, especially when you professionally boxing. You gotta have heart with that shit. You get your ass knocked out for fun, messing with the wrong jokers. Running your mouth and the pride. You talk about you gonna break his jaw, you gonna do this and that and the third. Tank was like, all right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Boom. You know what I mean? Like actions speak louder than words. You feel me? Like actions speak louder than words, y'all. Like Garcia was just a lot of just talk in my opinion. Like he a great fighter, got speed, but he just lacked heart in my opinion. When I look back some of his fights, I feel like some of his contenders that he fought, like they like C average contenders. He never fought nobody like a Tank. You know what I mean? Somebody that could back up his shit. So when you know what I mean, you can't talk shit and you can't back it up. So Ryan didn't, a lot of people lost money behind him because they had faith that, at least gonna go to the last round. Like, and the Tank was people was putting their money on Tank saying he was gonna knock him out the seventh round. How lucky is that? It was almost as the fight was rigged. That's the way I was looking at it. I'm like, yo, is this shit rigged? Like, when he hit him with that body shot, I'm like, the fuck? Like, the fight over? I'm like, did he really hit him with a body shot? Did like go back? Rewind that shit. Like, motherfucker, he did motherfucker with a body shot. I didn't even see that shit, bro. Like, I thought that shit was like flipping the money and shit, bro. Some real shit. Oh, thanks, Ray. I appreciate it. That means a lot becoming your favorite YouTuber. I don't even consider myself a real YouTuber yet, until I start really making real bread on this, you know what I mean? But for me to make money on it, everybody hit that like button, hit that share button. Everybody know you might be with your boy Jersey Rich. I only been on for 10 minutes, about almost 10 minutes, and you know how I go with me. A lot of people don't know I'm live. So a lot of people don't know I'm live. They don't show up to my lives as much. I get a lot of playbacks though, but soon I'm gonna have, be having this room packed up with a lot of people. You know how we do. It's just a networking platform. But right now I'm just, talking, seeing what people's opinion is, waiting to see if I can get a few more people up in the room. Because I want to get people's intakes that seen the fight and how you looked at the fight. Salute, Kev. OG Kev in the building. OGK. Yeah, OGK. Yeah, I'm just, giving my little intake OGK about watching the fight. Yesterday just watching the fight and seeing some mistakes that Ryan made, and I feel like the biggest mistake he made was just giving Tank too much respect in the ring. And I feel like he gave him too much respect, like he was scared of Tank. That's how he got knocked out. So, in my opinion, I feel like it's 50% of boxing technique and 50% of him just giving him too much respect. You know what I mean? Him not having you gotta have faith in yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta believe in yourself, and I don't feel like he really believed in himself. Like he came in there kind of nervous. His whole fighting style was. If you go back to some of his other fights, he was more aggressive than this fight when he fought Tank. I said like in the beginning, you feel me? He was striking him a little bit. Then he started to back off when he seen that Tank got power. That's another thing too. Size does size matter? Like Tank is like what 5'5", and Ryan was what 5'8", 3 inches difference. But you see like how the reach was like out there, and Tank still rock him. That's how motherfucking Mike Tyson used to get niggas. That's how Mike Tyson used to fight. Almost like that bully type of fight. You feel me? Get close up in, wait for the right moment, clock him, boom. That's what the fuck Tank was doing. So those that seen the fight, what you think that Garcia messed up at? I'm trying to get people's intake that seen the fight. I mean, some people didn't see the fight, but the fight's been out, so it's highlights if you didn't see the fight. So I'm just giving my input, and I feel like the motherfucker he didn't have faith in himself. Even he was saying that he was giving Tank too much respect. I'm like, why are you giving your competitor too much respect? Like they teach you that when you take martial arts and shit. Like, bro, you gotta worry about what the fuck you gonna do or how you gonna counter what that person gonna do. Like he too worried about after he got knocked down and he seen the power in Tank. I feel like after that round he got scared. Like he came out shaking his motherfucking kneecaps and shit. Like real talk. Like go back and watch it. Like motherfucker was scared. He was scared after that first knockdown and shit. That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, shit don't mean nothing. Yeah, salute, salute. Yeah, that shit don't mean nothing. Once you can get in somebody that's from size, don't really matter at all. You can fight somebody, you could be 5'5" and fight somebody that's 6 foot tall and still knock them out. If you're strong enough to get in that chin, you know what I mean? Because I would tell people that work out, like you don't work your jaw out, so you know what I mean. Your jaw ain't strong, you know what I mean. That don't really mean too much. You working out like that's cool and all like that with your strength and shit like that. But if you mess with somebody that can get in and get to your jaw, you know what I mean. It's only so much you can do. Yeah, but salute, salute, salute. Yeah, but I'm just fucking around, just talk about the fight a little bit, trying to get everybody's intake that seen the fight. See if anybody lost money. I guess a lot of people was actually betting against Davis for some reason. A lot of people wanted to see Ryan win, even like a lot of black people, which is like I'm surprised. A lot of people put their money on Ryan. Why is that? Me, to be honest, I didn't give a fuck who won the fight. It didn't really matter to me. Like I don't really watch neither one of them like that. Davis, I watch him a little bit, but he's turned into like almost like a Mayweather type, the flashy type person. But he's cool. I watch boxing once in a while. It's not one of my favorite sports, but if we got a big fight coming on, I definitely check it out, get my little input on it. But I feel like this fight, it went to the seventh round. He predicted it was going to the seventh round. I feel like people got their money worth. It was a good fight. I just feel like Ryan he didn't have enough heart to fight, to that status. But he gave it a try though. I'm just trying to get everybody's input that seen the fight, what you thought about the fight, and your input. So everybody let me know in the comments and shit below. I'm outside, just chilling. On motherfucking break though. I tap in with the YouTube fam. You know how I do. See what's good with everybody on this Monday. I'm just mobbing out here. Hold on, y'all. I'm just mobbing out here, y'all. What's good with y'all though, fam? What's good with everybody out there? Where yeah, I gotta get more into boxing too. Like I be falling off. Like I watch like some of the main fights, but a lot of the shit, yeah, Shakur Stevenson like that. Because he from Jersey. So I'm starting to check out some of his fights. Like he supposed to be getting big. Shakur Stevenson, he from Newark. So I'm gonna be checking him out a little bit. But I don't really follow boxing all like that. You feel me? Like I follow little by little, more like the Floyd Mayweather era and shit like that. But ever since then, like who else is really like out there? You know, like he got Davis, Shakur Stevenson, you know, Garcia. It's like a couple of fights, but I couldn't name probably like 5, 6 fighters after that when it come to boxing. Like that's how much I already follow the motherfucker. That's how much I already follow this shit, bro. Let's see what's going on with this shit. Yeah, but it's good you too, man. It's good, fam. Oh yeah, man. I might start doing some interviews soon too, like music interviews. Um, I'm gonna be interviewing a couple of people that's dropping some new music. Underground, a lot of underground artists I'm gonna be interviewing soon, so definitely check that out. I'll be having that coming live on here. Yeah, that's a fact. I was just watching listen to Skip and Shannon say something like that too. That's why it gets boring because nobody wants to lose and everybody's scared about the their record now and shit like that. So it's like it's soft. Like it ain't the same. It ain't no Mike Tyson's, ain't no Holyfields no more. Ain't nobody like ain't no road thrill no more. And then like all the hype when they fight, that should be ass. Like this fight was okay, but when I rate this fight with Davis and shit and Garcia, like I rated like a 7. Like it was okay. Like it was a decent fight. You know what I mean? It wasn't all that. I wish there was more action. I actually wish it would have lasted a little bit longer. You feel me? Like you said, like the 8th, 9th round or some shit like that. But it ain't no great names like that no more like it used to be. So that's why I don't really mess with it like I used to. It's all hype now. Everything's about hype. That's all it is now. Who got the bigger name? Who got the bigger following? You know what I mean? That's what the fuck it is. It ain't about shit. But man, what's going on, YouTube, man? Yeah, that's what he was saying too. I can't believe he was predicting he was gonna knock him out in the 7th too. He said that in a couple interviews. Everybody saying the 7th, so I'm saying the 7th. That's some good ass luck number too. So I don't know. That shit. What's up? So I'm ready. I'm ready. But yeah, man. Like I said, I was gonna be on here live. I'm just on break for a quick second. So I just chop it up with the YouTube fan for a quick minute, seeing what's good, seeing who pop up in the room. You feel me? I randomly just go live. So right now I won't be having a whole bunch of people watching at one time, but the ones that do watch, I appreciate it. You know, ones that tap in and time in, I appreciate it too. I'm gonna be having different topics right now. I'm just fucking around at work, but soon I'm gonna be having like real live topics and shit like that, like where I'm gonna try to have like more people time in and tap in and shit like that. Try to get my groove on with my YouTube channel and find my everybody got their own way in. So yeah, a lot of people follow me and shit like that, but I gotta have my own way in with people that are interested in what I say. So, but those that do rock with me, I appreciate it. You feel me? But I was just giving my intake on the fight. That those that watch the fight, I mean, I just want to get everybody's input. I already gave my input for about almost 20 minutes. So soon I'm about to start opening up my panel up a little bit more too, so I can have more of a community of people hop on the panel and give your shit. Yeah, I appreciate it. Facts, facts, facts. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I get a lot of playbacks and shit like that, but I don't really plan my lives, so I just randomly just go live. Like if I'm on break, I'm like, I'm just gonna put my phone out, just go live for like a quick minute and shit like that. So that's all that be about. For those that do pop up while I'm live, I appreciate it. Because a lot of people be popping up when I'm like about to end the live, and I got like 10 people in the room. I'm like, I'm actually trying to get off now. Like I'm actually trying to get off. I was on for about a half hour. Not everybody want to come. I understand it's a Monday, everybody at work. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get my shit right where I go live a little bit more and have a bigger audience and shit to time in and talk about whatever topic I got going on right now. Right now, I'm just topping up with the fight. You know, this ain't a recap. That's just a picture, y'all. So I'm just that's just a stance to them. But basically, what I was saying, what my input about the fight is, you know, he got to have. I feel like Ryan, he didn't have faith in himself, in my opinion. You know, like he gave Tank a little too much respect. And when you do that, it's like you kind of like scare yourself a little bit. So I feel like he kind of scared himself, especially when he got knocked down the first time. He scared himself a little bit, and that put him in a bad position. Once you start to overthink stuff, and you in your mind like, damn, he knocked me down. I took one hit from him, knocked me down. Like he's strong as hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like once you start doing that, then you become weak. And then like Tank knew he got him. That's why he was playing mind games with him. He was talking to him mind games. That's what Muhammad Ali used to do. Mind games. Talk to her. Yeah, yeah, what's up now? You know what I mean? Boom, what's up now? Boom, you feel that shit? Boom, yeah, yeah, yeah. Motherfucker, yeah, I'm talking shit in the ring. That's what that shit count. Talking shit in the conferences, that shit whack. When you in the ring talking shit, that's what that shit matter. That's when that shit go down. I've seen a lot of conferences where motherfuckers want, you know, sneak hit somebody and shit. And the same people that do that shit, I swear, most of the time they be the ones get their ass knocked out in the ring. The tough guys, the so-called tough guys in the conferences, and they go, well, I'm gonna break your jaw when we get in the ring. Be out like the second round, they jaw broke. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like that it's always the talkers. Like I remember watching American Gangster, right? And I remember Denzel Washington, you know, playing Frank Lucas. I remember his part was saying the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room, and I always felt that way in my life. You know what I mean? Like the loudest one speaking loud, speaking aggressive to me, and I'm a more of a choir to do. I don't like to yell and shit like that. So I always felt like the people that's so aggressive be the ones that get their shit cracked the most. I feel like when you a, you know, like a cool cut guy and shit like that, those are the ones you really gotta watch out for. The rah people that just want to go off the chain, those are the people that get their shit cracked. Because if you take like I took kickboxing for like a couple months, like 2 months, 3 months, but the time I did take kickboxing, that's one of the things they tell you how to control your emotions in the fight. Because you controlling your emotions in the fight, that counts if you're gonna win or lose. Because you fighting emotional, most time when you fighting emotional, you're not fighting the right way. So somebody gonna counter what the hell you doing. You know what I mean? So you supposed to fight smart. Even in the street fight, you should fight smart. I know when you mad, like sometimes you gotta like learn how to like anger that into different techniques to get your anger out of somebody. Don't fight angry. 'Cause that I feel like fighting angry or scared is what gets you hurt. And I feel like that's what happened to Ryan. In my opinion, he was fighting scared. Spoke loud. He protected his pride once over his sports time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They always the ones to look out for. Always the craziest ones too. They always say that too. Like the quietest ones always one of the craziest motherfuckers out there too. And I know because I went to school with somebody that was quiet and he ended up being a murderer after high school. He ended up killing a couple people and shit. Real quiet cat too. Real quiet. He got involved with, some gang and shit. I ain't gonna say what gang it was, but he got involved with some gang and end up killing a few people a couple years ago. Well, this happened a while ago, maybe about 8 years ago now. But quiet dude, those people you wouldn't think and put it past them. Those people you gotta watch out for. The the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I always would say that the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. The aggressive one in the room always be the one that get their ass knocked out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna break your jaw in this round. I'm gonna do this and that and the third. It's all about what goes down in that motherfucking ring. When you in that motherfucking square, you in that fucking ring, that box with somebody. That's when that shit count. Talk shit then. Talk shit then. I hate that conference shit now. But cause that's gasses the fight up, and then they do all that shit. Then somebody get their ass knocked out the second round. Like, that's a waste of my damn time and shit. Like all that gas in the fight stuff. They do that with the UFC shit sometimes. Just gas and shit up so much. Do that with celebrity fights, all that bullshit. I stop gas and shit, but that shit gonna be whack, yeah. You feel me? Like that's what I see on some of these celebrities, some of these big YouTubers that want to fight, then they gas the fights up, then that shit ain't really what it is. You're like, what the fuck? Like the fuck you gas this shit up for? I hate when somebody don't you hate when somebody gas this shit up and then it's not what they say it's gonna be. Like stop gassing shit up then. You feel me? Like I'm not saying this fight was gassed up. I actually feel like it was a good fight. I just feel like Ryan was. I felt like after he got knocked down, he was scared, and that changed the whole fight. You feel me? Because for a minute, I thought the fight was rigged. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know if I'm the only one that felt that way. I didn't see him hit. I didn't see him hit it with a body shot. So I was thinking the fight was rigged. I'm like, hold on, he just went down this shit. I'm like, oh, this fight's fake. That's the first thing that popped in my head. I'm like, oh, this shit fake. I said, hey, he going down the same round. He said he's gonna knock him down. Then I was like, bro, this shit fake. Yeah, I've seen partners of mine sleep loud. Mouth dudes being the shortest still. Yeah, oh yeah. Hell yeah, and that size shit definitely don't matter. That size shit never mattered to me, or it shouldn't matter to nobody anyway. I'm not saying if you big or small, you shouldn't. Don't ever underestimate somebody. You feel me? No matter you never know what the motherfucking person can do to you. No matter how small they is, skinny is, how fat they is, you never know. You be surprised. I never underestimate nobody. Never do in life. You never know what somebody might be a jiu-jitsu black belt. You know what I mean? And he might look like a straight like Steve Urkel. You know what I mean? And could motherfucking drop kick your motherfucking head off. So you just never know. You never know. I just hate when motherfuckers gas up shit. And it could be with anything. People gas up music, albums. People gas up NBA games, shit like that. You know what I mean? Just a lot of gas up and shit. That's one of the things I hate when somebody gas up shit and it ain't what I, especially if I pay for something. Especially if I pay for it. You know what I mean? Like some of these motherfucking fights, the motherfucker you pay for pay-per-view fight, the motherfucker get knocked out to the second round and shit. Like get the fuck out of here. You call that doing real pause or trees. Hell yeah. Like it be some bullshit. On the real. Soldier T, man, what's good, bro? What it do, homie? Homie in the building. I'm just over here chopping up, my little input, what I thought about the fight. You seen the fight, Soldier? Well, what's your intake? You know what I mean? I've been giving my intake for almost a half hour. I said it was a good fight. I feel like it was like 50%. It had to do with fighting skills and him not knowing his footing and shit like that, and how to guard different positions. And I also feel like it was just him like not believing in himself. So it's like 50-50. That's how I looked at the fight. Soldier, salute, man. You feel me? So I'm just going on my little input of the fight. I'm at work on break right now, so I figure I'll tap in with the YouTube family. I don't go live as much as I should. Need to start going live more, having a co-host too. Might start talking to that too. Maybe y'all can start tying up together sometimes and help co-host somebody's show. Soldier, me, I hop on your panel a lot, so I'm gonna start getting people to hop on my panel. I know sometimes I don't put my StreamYard key up because I don't be live. Like right now, I ain't gonna put my StreamYard key up because I'm not gonna be live that long. I gotta go back in the building. Yeah, he a beast. Yeah, he a beast. I just feel like Ryan. I just feel like he just didn't have heart because you look at some of his highlights. He a beast. You know what I mean? Like Ryan a beast too. Tank a beast. They both beasts. It's just like somebody got to be the king of the jungle at the end of the day. But I don't feel like that was a even match fight when it comes to boxing skills. You know what I mean? And Tank got that Floyd Mayweather type of style too. That's why you gotta look who's mentoring him, who's in his corner. Flavor, Mayweather. Mayweather is like the fucking king of not getting hit. That's what he's known for. How to duck and dodge and smooth and get past hits and stuff like that. So he's learning. He's learning from the best. He got the best in his corner. So that's just how it goes. You got the best in your corner. You're gonna learn from the best. It's almost like LeBron's son Bronny. You feel me? Like he might not be as great as his dad, but he's gonna be good because he learned a lot of shit from his dad. So that's gonna develop his game. So I feel like it's about who's in your corner too. I just feel like Tank got the right people in his corner. He just has that right team with him. That's why he's like destined for greatness. You know what I mean? He just got that right people. It's not about size, none of that. It's just about confidence. I just feel like Tank is confident, and his confidence is going to make him go far. And I feel like Ryan, like he's a good fighter, but if he step in the ring with somebody he feel like is higher than him to the same level, I feel like sometimes he'll back down. That's just the way I look at Ryan. I look at some of his highlights, some of the fights that he had before that. So yeah, Davis got a strong hit too, and like you don't really see it coming like that. Like I keep saying, like when he hit him with that body shot, I thought it was a fake body shot. Like I was thinking the fight was rigged. It took me a couple of times to see him. Like okay, like, I know he was tagging his ribs, he was tagging him for a couple of times, the body shots, shit like that. And I know after a while that gets your shit sore. But when you hit him with that shit, Tone, what's up? What's up? Yeah, we just goes over the fight. Tone, we just talk about the highlights and like different aspects of the fight. What you thought about the fight? You feel me? Like that the person win you thought was gonna win. That the rounds go as long as you thought was. We just a little input of the fight. I thought tapping with the YouTube family and shit like that. But I appreciate everybody tapping in. You know what I mean? But fuck, I was just saying this shit. But I feel like he just didn't have enough heart. I just feel like Tank is just more confident. That you look at Mayweather. Look how Mayweather walked into the ring. It's just ain't nothing but confidence. That's why he never lost the fight. It's all about confidence. Anything you do, I feel like it's all about confidence. You feel me? That's why if you put, your foot forward with anything and you put all your effort into it, you're gonna be successful. What you bring out, it's like you speaking into existence. You feel me? So I feel like anything you speak into existence, you're gonna get. And I feel like Ryan was kind of doubting himself. And once you start to doubt yourself, I feel like you might mess up your blessing. Tank walk with confidence. So in life, you're supposed to walk with confidence. You feel me? Walk with confidence, and then good things will happen. You put it in the atmosphere, then good shit will happen to you. I was going to do soldier shooter. He said, "Well, he said he's going to do that." Oh shit! No, that's funny. You Ryan? He said you Ryan. I'm Davis. Oh man, shit. That's why I was just talking about that too. Like when somebody hype up something, what I mean, and it ain't what people expect. I hate when somebody hype up a fight, hype up a game. They hype it up and it ain't what you expect. You know what I mean? Like I would have been mad if I would have paid for a pay-per-view and he would have knocked Ryan out in the second round. I'm like, what the fuck? Like all this talk, he's gonna break his jaw and shit. You hype that shit for no damn reason. All that damn, I'm breaking jaw. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Nigga, you ain't do shit, nigga. Like that's why I hate when motherfuckers do that shit. That should be pissing me the fuck off. Like I said this already. It'd be the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I swear to God. It's okay to be confident, but I feel like if you just too overconfident, then like I feel like somebody knock your block off. You feel me? Like I feel like if you just too overconfident, most of the time when you too overconfident, you get your head knocked off a little bit. You can't be too overconfident, like too cocky. It's okay to be. It's cocky. Let me change that. When you're too cocky, you can be confident. Don't be too cocky. I feel like that's a little bit different. It's okay to be confident, but you cocky, like yeah, I knock anybody out. I feel that's different than you be saying like, well, I got hands and I can defend myself to any means necessary. But saying like, yeah, you can knock anybody out, that's real. That's unrealistic. You feel me? Everybody's gonna meet their max eventually, no matter how big or what your fighting style is, your age. Everybody's gonna meet their match eventually. Even Davis, you know what I mean? Like he'll meet his match. It's just what we were saying earlier. When it comes to boxing right now, a lot of these fighters are scared to lose, so nobody wants to fight nobody. Everybody's scared to fight. So basically, don't be like a little bit. Hey yo, you talk about that fight he had? That fight happened a minute ago. That shit funny as hell. That's fucked up. Ryan got sloppy, stood straight up. Hey, yeah, that exactly got. I feel like he got scared. I swear after he got knocked down, the other rounds he was scared. I seen it in his eyes. Even like Davis was saying that, he seen he was scared after he got knocked down. Everybody could see it. That's why he gave him respect. Like, yeah, man, I gave him too much respect in the ring. Like, yeah, man, because you was scared, nigga. The fuck? Ryan got sloppy and stood straight up coming in the third. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, all bark and no bite. You feel me? Like, I hate that. Like it's not even like a chihuahua because chihuahuas want to smoke. I can't even say a chihuahua. I was about to say a chihuahua. You know what I mean? Chihuahuas actually want to smoke. Them niggas go bite your fucking ankles. So chihuahuas, it's just like a low ass dog with a big ass bark. Then you chase that nigga run like a little ass cat or some shit. Actually, cats, I feel like it's more about that life. They call cats pussies, but I feel like cats want to smoke more. You know what I mean? Like shit. But yeah, man. I was just giving my motherfucking input about the fight, y'all. I ain't gonna be on too much longer though. Boy, gotta get back into these working situations. You know what I mean? I'm just on break. But I'm actually gonna start going live a little bit more. Also, check out my reels. I keep saying reels. Check out my short videos. If you haven't checked out my old EP I dropped 2 years ago, go check that shit out. Some old songs. But I'm actually gonna be interviewing a couple of people soon. My cousin just dropped a tape. Actually, he just dropped a couple of tapes, but he just dropped one actually like a week ago. My boy Turk T, he dropping a project next month, so I'm gonna interview him. Just stay tuned, y'all. I got a couple of interviews. And Soldier, I interview you too because I know you do music. So if you down, Soldier, and even Kev, because I that's what I want to do. I want to interview people. That's what I want to do. I'm not saying anybody can't steal my idea, but that's kind of what I'm trying to get this my page to do eventually, when I could just interview people. I want to start interviewing people. So I'm and everybody know I'm a part of different YouTube teams. So I'm gonna try to get a hold of my other people and see if I could get like Cuban links up. You know what I mean? He used to be down with Terror Squad. Um, I'm gonna see if I could get. That's gonna be hard. I'm gonna see if I can get Glenn. He used to be the bodyguard of Big and them back in the day when he got killed. He was Bad Boys. He was one of Bad Boys bodyguards. He's cool with my other team, people I've been fucking with. See if I can get him on the show. Then there's a couple of different music artists I'm trying to get on the show. Thanks, Shoji. Definitely, yeah. 'Cause I know you got a lot of songs, you got a lot of heat and shit like that. So yeah, I know you got a clothing brand too. So I have like one-on-one interviews and shit. I was supposed to interview uh uh Keith Claus, you know what I mean, Boss Claus. I see that been a whole lot of shit going on with him with the different teams. So I kind of like I fell back on that interview for now. I'm still going to interview him because it's some content that I wanted to learn, but I just see a lot of the other him going at it with other people from the different sectors. So I kind of I've been kind of chill with that interview for right now. But definitely let me know if y'all got brands or y'all got anything y'all got going on. You feel me? That's why I'm trying to conduct interviews and good positive energy on this network. This networking. That's basically what I'm trying to do. This. So if y'all not sub to each other, definitely go sub to each other. Check everybody's YouTube channel out. Drop your links. Drop you if you got a business. Drop your links, mods. You know what I mean? Let everybody know what you got going on. Let everybody know when you gonna go live. Y'all know how I do it on my on my YouTube shit. I'm always here to support other people, but also support my shit too. So go check out my little short videos, my little EP shit I dropped like 2 years ago. I appreciate that if y'all just hit the like buttons on that shit and maybe play through it a little bit. Check out some of my short videos. Some of my short videos hit, some don't. You feel me? Some do, some don't. The ones that don't, I usually delete them after like a day. What's up, Benji? I'm over here just cooling. Been cooling for a good almost 40 minutes. But I'm about to go back to work. I was just, giving my input about the fight, telling people I'm going to be conducting interviews soon, music interviews. I got a couple of drops from my boys, my cousins. Dropped a new video. I'm trying to interview my boy from Hot 7. He's the hip hop gamer. I'm gonna see if I can interview him. Just stay tuned. I got a couple interviews in the bag that I'm gonna start interviewing people soon. I'm just like trying to, working. I'm just working around it and shit like that with times and shit like that because I'm trying to whatever's best for everybody. Y'all know I work and stuff like and shit like that. I got kids, so whatever is best how I can work around that. I'm gonna start interviewing people. So if you got a brand, you do beats like Terrence. I know Terrence does beats and he does videos. So I might want to do like a one-on-one interview just with Terrence when it's just be. When I say an interview, It'll be a live like this, but it'll just be me and one person on the panel. That means I only let that person on the panel, nobody else. So like, so it's just like it'll look just like an interview. You know what I mean? I want nobody argue with nobody, none of that shit. It'll just be content, where you could say your piece about what you do and what your YouTube channel is about, or your business is about, or your music is about. I have some little questions, that, what I mean, it'll be like a little interview. So let me know, reach out to me if y'all got like shit that you want to, if you don't mind getting interviewed, just reach out to me on here, or you got my IG is Jersey underscore Rich 89. So y'all can hit me up on there too on my IG. I'm at work, so I don't really got time to be typing and shit like that. But yeah, but my IG is Jersey underscore Rich underscore 89. So you can hit me up on there. I got another page too. Stay connected 357 is my other. Actually, that one has more followers on that page. I got two IGs. I'm gonna start putting my links on here too, so y'all can follow me on IG. So if y'all want to inbox me for interviews, it ain't free. Like, I mean, just free interviews. Just to get your shit out there. If you got a brand, you got music, or somebody that want to get interviewed, just reach out to me and shit like that. We make it happen. But definitely stay tuned. I got a couple big interviews coming up within, like, I say by the end of the summer. By the end of the summer, I got like at least like 3 interviews lined up. So definitely stay tuned. And everybody that support me, I support back. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me. It doesn't go unnoticed on this platform. But your boy gotta get up out of here and head back to work. For everybody that tuned in, I definitely appreciate it, y'all. Until the next time, man. We out.